All right, what up, everybody? We're here. Mature Adult Time. I am Serafina Costanza. Joining us today is my brother,
Peter Melania.
Fina Costanza.
Both got it wrong.
And Melania is here as always.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got, who else?
And you got Arthur Dennis and GE.
What up? How's it going, fools?
Good, Eric. Good. Happy post-Thanksgiving in the middle of the holiday season, y'all.
Thank you. Yeah, that's dope.
It's in full swing.
I love Thanksgiving.
Everyone have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
cool.
I did. I didn't have to cook nothing. My husband did everything.
Isn't that all the time?
No, I started cooking a little bit.
You started cooking, Peter.
Don't tell anyone.
Avocado toast doesn't count.
Shit, I don't even make that. I make soup. I got an Instapot, so I just put shit in there and let the pressure take it away.
I want an Instapot, man.
They're bomb.
They're at Costco, bro.
I know. I'm hoping I could get it for Christmas or for my birthday because it's also pre-birthday for me.
Oh shit!
Happy birthday to you, Mel.
My birthday's tomorrow. But yeah, I'm
How old are you
at
gonna be?
29.
Oh shit.
Gross.
29.
29.
29.
29, you're not good for mine, Fina.
Wait, 29 and what?
You said your
29
butt
and
hurts,
who?
dude.
I said your butt was mine in Spanish.
Oh.
There used to be a restaurant called Nalgas.
Oh, really?
And I always thought, they're just saying ass? Is this an ass restaurant?
I mean, I hope all the waitresses had ass.
I wasn't even,
Like
I didn't even get to go
Hooters.
in there. I was a little kid.
There was a restaurant across the street from my old job that opened up called Moco.
That's gross. Why would anybody
Yeah.
want white people? White people.
Well, you know
let's
what
go to
it was?
Moco.
You know what it
Moco?
stood for?
Booger.
It's like,
Gross.
It means booger, but you know it stands for in that restaurant world was modern Korean. So it was actually a pretty cool place. You
So
go
it
in
was-
there and you cook in front of
okay,
you.
not a C.
Yo, these Koreans are being mocos.
It was MOKO, but it's still Moco.
Still
Yeah.
nasty.
That's the same thing. You know, taco in Japan means octopus.
Well, octopus is really delicious.
That's what I'm saying, though. But if you go to like a sushi restaurant and you order taco, you're gonna get octopus.
Well, you should know that if at a sushi restaurant, if you order taco, you're not getting a fucking taco.
Sometimes you do. If you got a good flight, like you
If there's
got
Mexicans
star
coming in
power.
back.
Hey, buddy, make it a taco. Huh? You got the seaweed like that and shit. Little
You're smoking weed today?
hell yeah. He knows
Peter
what's up.
smokes weed sometimes.
Sometimes.
This is mature adult time where we do encourage everyone to smoke weed every day.
All the
in
time.
memory of Nate Dogg.
It's what was I gonna say?
There's
Oh, yeah.
moon rocks in there.
Peter's girlfriend is from England, and I dated a guy from Scotland, and fanny over there means
Add more water,
pussy.
please.
What does?
Fanny, so
Yeah.
fanny pack
Fanny.
is like a pussy pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it a bum pack over in
Yeah, a
over
bum
the pond.
pack.
Yo, Fina, how much was that fattening pack that you sent a picture of yesterday? I was going to tell you to buy it for me, and I would have paid you back, and I fucking
That
forgot.
wasn't a fanny pack; it was a purse.
I would have made it a fanny pack.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find it again. Knott's Berry Farm. Me and Peter Fina went to Knott's Berry Farm yesterday.
Oh, yeah, is it all decked
love
out?
that farm.
Is it all decked
Yeah,
out
it was
for the holidays and
really
shit?
nice.
I'm
It
going
was
to eat that
really
last
cool.
night, because I'm going to eat that last
all they're
night.
crushed.
I want
It
that.
was really fun. It was a perfect day to go. Lines weren't long. It wasn't that busy. There were still people there. Some of the things were closed down, but not too many. Just like 2 things.
One ride.
What ride?
And that mystery thing,
The Mystery
Well,
Lodge?
they didn't have any shows that day.
Mystery
That's why
Lodge, and the
Mystery Lodge.
silver bullet.
But is that? Did you guys do the ride that goes like this? It goes. It's like a big ass
Yeah.
arc and then turns and goes up.
Yeah.
Go straight up.
Me and
when you
Pete
fit-
did.
Yeah.
Dude,
That shit was so like we're looking at it and it wasn't like seeming that bad until we got on it. And as soon as he went like laying down, me and Serafina were like, "Don't even look for Karen. Don't even look for this
Yeah.
and shit."
Dude, I'd be so scared of that ride. I don't think I've ever done it.
Dude,
I've done it.
But
I
the
got
drop
on it.
isn't that steep.
No, it's like
just very
the
small.
halfway up and all the way up until the drop's the freaky part. Drop coming down, I like that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna not be high anymore. Woo, you know.
me and Peter got on the ride, and next to me was this little ass kid who was probably just barely tall enough. And
Yeah.
I looked at him, and I looked at his dad, and I was like, "You good? You gonna do this?" He's like, "Yeah, I got this." I was like, "Cool, yeah, me too then." You know, I was like, this kid got this.
Did you
and I'm
like
like
it?
holding on, and as soon as we started going up there, I swear to God, and I don't ever really get sweaty palms. My hands were sweating because
How high up does it go? It goes
it's vertical and it goes, I don't know,
Probably
hella
like 3
high.
stories.
But you can't see shit, and you're just like, oh, your body, because it's like fight or fright. Your body just like fucking freezes up. And then at the end of the ride, I looked at him. I was like, "Were you scared?" He goes, "Yeah, a little bit."
Mila likes that stuff. I remember, like, for the log ride at Knott's, Mila was, 2.5? Not even 3 yet, I don't think. And I took her on there, and she was scared throughout the whole ride because it's scary. It's, like, dark, and it's in the forest, you know, so these animal eyeballs and stuff.
Okay.
And she was freaking out. And right when we went for the drop, she's so small. Allegedly. No, she's so small, I picked her up because I wanted her to be in the picture, and my fucking hat flew off. And, like, so in the photo, I'm like, oh! I gotta hold the baby. I can't drop the baby to get the hat. Like, it's one or the other,
That's
you know?
too funny, dude.
But Mila loved it. She loved the drop. She's like, let's do it again.
I love drops. I just laugh on roller coasters because I would go on them when I was little with my cousin, and she would be like,
Scared.
no, she said, if you make a sound, I'm not taking you on a roller coaster again. So I just sit on the roller coaster with our cousin Barbara and just not say shit. I would just be like quiet because she's 6 years older than me. Like, I looked up to her and she was like, don't embarrass me, because she didn't like any attention and stuff. So I would just be on the roller coaster just like this, just smiling, you know.
The first time I went on Supreme Scream, I stalked my cousin the whole time. I kept on telling her. She was like 6 years older than me, and I was just like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I was so fucking pissed off. The Supreme Scream. But I think what freaked me out more about that is how long they keep you up there before they drop you. Like, It's not like you go up and then it drops. Like, you're sitting up there for a fucking while.
Yeah,
and like, and then all of a
you.
sudden you're down. Like, that would kill me, just standing up there like, no. And then my uncle Mario, rest in peace, I went on another ride with him, and like once we got to the top before the drop, I was like, Theo, I don't want to do this anymore. And he's like, the only way down is now. Like, you want to get off, you got to go through the ride.
Dude, there's a ride at Six Flags that I black out every time.
You black out on rides and still go on them?
Like, I can't see.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like I lose. Yeah, I can't like see, and I kind of like.
What ride is this?
I think it's an orange one, and it's
Goliath?
Like,
That sounds like Goliath.
yeah, it's like the way that how fast it goes and the angle, like, and you can look online, like people passing out on.
We gotta
fucking
take her on Twisted Colossal.
I think I've been on them all over there. I love roller
Twisted
coasters.
Colossal's new.
Oh, then I haven't. You
And
do.
it's the best
newer,
one.
but it's dope
It's
as
newer
fuck,
and it's
dude.
dope as fuck
Where's this
because the
at?
drop at Six Flags, the drop is it's not as high as Goliath, but it's straight down. Like, and there's no in Goliath there's a harness. There's no harness on Twisted Colossal. There's only on your legs.
Fuck that.
And you're fucking going down.
Fuck
that
Wait, what?
shit is sick. Like, when it's a drop, it's like
You're sitting though.
you're sitting, but there's nothing holding you. Like, you're all of this. So like you go, it's like a fucking steep ass drop, and then it goes up, and when it goes up, there's like a hump, and when you go to the hump, your whole body like lifts. Like,
Yeah, because
Katie got scared.
The roller coaster, as it actually goes into 80-degree downhill, so 90-degree would be straight down, 80 is in, and it goes in, and as it does it, there's like a hump, so you go like this. Your whole body feels like it's about to throw you off the track, and then it sticks to it, and it's beautiful, man.
It's crazy though.
It's a 4-minute fucking roller coaster. They brag about it.
It's a 4-minute roller
You do the
coaster.
whole thing twice.
See, yesterday I was like, lines are hella short. It was perfect. But like, if I had to stand in like a 45-minute line for some of these rides, they're hella short.
That are like 30, 45 seconds.
It's not like I'm good.
That's why
I'd be mad as fuck.
Yeah, I
No,
never
this is a
appreciate the
fucking
Superman ride.
This is a 4-minute ride.
It's too short. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You wait up to 2 hours, 3 hours when that thing came out, man, and you're done in 30 seconds or less.
Well, back when I was younger, I lived up north, and we would go to what was it? Great America, Paramount's Great America, which I think is now a Six Flags.
It's a part of Six Flags.
It is a part of Six Flags.
They just have different names, you know.
So that was the closest one that we would go to, and I remember like going there for my birthday. And I had like a friend with me, and it was not busy, so we just kept going on this one ride. I think it started with an X something. And it's like one where you sit and your feet are dangling and it goes over you.
Oh yeah, I know
that
that
shit.
one. Weird, yeah.
And I'm
Top Gun.
I think it was Top Gun.
Ooh, it's a Top Gun ride? I'm
No,
afraid
it
of roller
was-
coasters,
it
but I
was.
do
No,
Top
it wasn't
Gun.
Top. It was younger than that.
It was
do Top
something
Gun for
before
sure.
that, but it was the same ride that is named the Top Gun afterwards.
Yeah, it's kind of the
okay.
same as Top Gun. But so I'm sitting there on the edge, and it as we're going, like my thing did unclicked, so it was loose.
Whoa.
And I'm like little. I was like probably 8 or 10 or something like that. So I was like fucking. I could have slipped out of there because I was skinny. So I just remember just holding on to that shit like so tight, being like, this is fucking, I might die. Like that was the scariest I've ever.
That's what I'm always curious about. Is like, has anyone ever actually like slipped out and flown off the?
Yeah, my friend. I mean, my friend
Yeah.
on X2, she was so skinny that on X2 it's like kind of the same. But X2 does, it's as the ride's going, the seat's spinning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like the way the ride starts, it takes you up and you're on your back. It takes you up all the way up all the way to the top. When it drops, your seat flips. So you back flip into looking at like the floor.
Yeah,
You go back and then it drops again and it looks like you're looking down at like all the cars in the parking lot. Shit's nuts. But in that ride, the whole seat's spinning. My homegirl, her legs slipped and like it slipped through the little separation. So both of her legs were in one thing.
Oh hell. Oh,
Both of her legs were in one thing, and she was holding my hand, crying. We were freaking the fuck out. And I was like, "Yeah, you need to stop smoking meth, bitch. This is getting crazy." Like, we were like 15, like 15, really bad, you know. But like, it was scary as fuck. She's like, "Wow, I'm looking at this shit like, oh my god, bitch, you're skinny." Like, what?
See, that's what happens if you get.
She didn't die, but she could.
I remember when I was a kid, Fabio got hit in the face with a bird. You guys remember Fabio, that model? He got hit in the face with a bird on a
roller coaster.
On a roller coaster.
I don't know who Fabio is. Is this an age thing?
He's
like a blonde model.
Yeah, he was like a blonde model. Like he looks like he's like
isn't he like German or Austrian or
something like that?
Yeah.
Fabio.
Was he a boyfriend of one of the famous actors?
No, he was like a book. He's like a guy on the front of romance novel book covers, and he'd always have a shirt open.
Out.
Just long flowing blonde hair, chest out,
with like a cat on, like with a captain stance and a girl like sitting in between his. But yeah, Fabio.
Yeah,
I was like, why are we talking about him? Because he got hit in the fucking face with a bird.
With a bird? Did the bird explode?
Yeah, I think
it had to have exploded, right?
The bird died. I'm sure it had to.
The bird died, but I want to know if it exploded.
It definitely did.
His face was all bloody too from the.
Oh my god, that guy!
Oh, it's by a goose. It's not even a bird. It's a goose.
Oh, goose took his face off?
And you know that's crazy because he's making his money off of his face and his body, like literally his image. That's his tool for making money. And like the universe is like, fuck you and your fucking face.
Canada goose.
Yeah, so this is him just getting on. And this was I think it was like the grand opening of
Apollo's
this.
chariot.
He like throws his hair back. It's so funny, dude.
Hold on, they got this on film too.
Yeah, if you want to watch this, you can watch us on like YouTube, because we live out here. But we gotta see his face.
I want to get it on the screen right now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're loading it up. Dude, roller coasters are so fun. He just comes
He comes back and his face is just all busted open.
What?
And everyone,
the girl's face.
yeah, they all.
Let me play it again.
Oh my god. It doesn't show the bird smacking or what?
Well, no, because they're in the ride.
Yeah, they were on the ride.
Well, he's Fabio. They should have cameras on him.
That's Fabio right there, though.
I know they should have had a camera.
Years before
He looks traumatized.
It's like the great
That's not his blood, right? It's the goose's blood.
I'd imagine it's a little bit of both.
Dude, it probably busted his nose open.
Yeah, I bet that would fuck your nose. That's gotta fuck your nose.
If that roller coaster's worth anything its salt, it was definitely going more than 40 miles an hour.
Oh my
and at 40 miles an hour, a bird is gonna bust your face.
Where is Apollo's chariot?
It's fucked up, but that is so
Where
funny.
is that ride? Can you find out?
Yeah, I'll take a look here.
30th.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is, like, did you see all the girls dressed like goddesses around him? I'd like to think that's just how, like, Fabio rolls. That's not even for the chariot ride.
That's so funny.
At Busch Gardens. So that's Florida, right?
In Florida. It's not Busch anymore.
That's also a Six Flags, though.
Yeah, now it is. I went right before it turned into a Six Flags. I got to go to the Busch one. And at the Busch Gardens, you go and you can get samples of beer wherever you like.
Oh no, it's Virginia.
Virginia.
Oh, nice. I'm a member of Six Flags, all right? So they got to show me a little respect when I'm up in there.
Oh, yeah.
But I did get caught smoking weed in there once, and they escorted me out of there like I did something. Dude, they took me to the back of the place and then made me walk through the whole parking lot. It was a half day, dude. Like, the whole parking lot wasn't even open. All the cars are parked in the front of the thing. We could have easily went towards the front, and I started to, and the guy's like, "Hey, boss, this way." And he, like, walked us to the back.
He called you boss, too?
Something like
I fucking hate that shit.
Security guards call you those dumb shit.
Just like, yeah.
Hey,
chief.
Yeah.
hey, boss.
I'm like, dude, I am an
Time
idiot.
out.
What
So
were you
Milo,
smoking? Real weed?
Yeah. In the smoking section, where they smoke
You should be
cigarettes.
able to do that.
and Milo and I were like at the bottom of the store buying like fruit snacks and shit. So when we were getting escorted out, because we all had to go, we came together.
Yeah.
Milo's like, "Mom, I want to get on another ride." I was like, "Oh, not today, baby. We'll come back. We can't. We got kicked out. We gotta go. We're getting escorted." And she's like, "What happened?" I was like, "We broke some rules, Milo." She's like, "Mom, what rules did you break?" And I just looked at her. I was like, "Don't even trip another time." But then after I told her that, she just kind of like looked like she was so confused. Like, what the fuck? Like,
We didn't break any state or federal laws. We complied with all the signs that were there. It said this was a smoking area.
You asked the girl.
I know. I asked the security guard. I was like, "Hey, where
And
can
he
I go
did this.
smoke?
This is
like
the
this. Where can I go
weed-
smoke?" And she goes, "Right up there." No, check this out. So we go right there on the Samurai Summit, right? So we go to the Samurai Summit. Samurai Summit. That's what it's apart. Look at it. So we go to the Samurai Summit, and we go to the smoking section in the Samurai Summit, and I start to smoke the bowl right now. I see that same security guard, kind of like, because you're like in the back, and there's some bushes there, and like there's a trail. She kind of like inches her head in there and starts looking to see what I'm smoking, but I'm kind of like hiding it a little, right? And then she calls for another security guard.
Bitch ass Andrew. Of course, his name was Andrew.
He was Asian. Asian Andrew came to Samurai Summit for a smoking summit. I know, I'm like, dog, they got you working Samurai Summit? Fucked up. And you're here mad about my weed? Yeah, so he by that time, like, Mel had came, so we're just going one at a time, right? And then he comes and he's like, "What you doing?" I was like, smoking what? And I go, "Why?" And he's all like, "You're not allowed to smoke in here." I never admit to nothing. He never seen nothing. He never searched nothing. He's just like, "You can't smoke right here." I'm like, "But that's the smoking section." "No, you can't. You're gonna have to come with me." Like, "But why? Like, can't you just give us a warning or something? It's the middle of the day. There's no." He's like, "Nah." Like, it's this power trip. And now Samurai Summit, if anyone knows, is right on a hill. That's why it's called a summit. And if you go down to the left, you go to the back of the park. You go down to the right, you go to the front of the park. Right? It's just simple, I don't know, map shit, right? This motherfucker would not let us go to the front, even though he's escorting us out to do that. He purposely took us all the way to the back of the park, through an employee exit, like where all the employees park their cars in the back. He
It's
took us
hot
there,
as
Do you
fuck.
think
and then made us walk
that's
all the way
protocol,
around.
or he's just being a dick?
No, he was being a
was
bitch
being a
because
dick,
the girl
dude.
was gonna go the other way.
Yeah, it wasn't protocol, like not at all. Like they could have taken us to the front. They're probably supposed to take you there because that's where the sheriff's office is.
Wait, what's this guy's name?
His name's Andrew, and I took a picture of
Andrew.
him. Wait, sorry. I took a picture of him, and he looked a little cross-eyed in the picture. So I put one of those Instagram things
I
where it zooms in. He's like checking out my butt, you know. And I think he found it because they were like, "Oh, that's harassment. You're making fun of someone." Like Instagram pulled it, but if you go to my Facebook, the Art Hernandez comedy, you can actually see this great photo of like Andrew clearly checking out my butt cheeks, and I zoom in on it. He was just jealous. He's like, "I can't have cheeks like that walking around Samurai Summit." I know.
Man, they came after you and your cheeks.
He's
That's
like, "Get those cholo cheeks out of my Samurai Summit."
What?
Chosen cheeks. Jewish. No.
He just was like, "I have no control in my life. Let me have some power."
I get to
They're
tell
like
adults
that
what to
at
do
Six
right now.
Flags. Like a lot of people are like that at Six Flags. When I was a kid, they tried to kick me out for Halloween because they scared the fuck out of me, and I reacted and socked this fool. And he's like, "You hit me and it hurt," and I was like, "Fool, you touched me, dog. Like they're not supposed to touch you."
Yeah.
He touched me, and his face was in my face. Like when he touched me and I turned around, that fool got socked. You got cracked, bro. I don't know what to say.
Well, that's a weird job. That's like teenagers. You give teenagers in a costume. A bunch of people are going to come here fucked up. You hide and scare them.
Yeah.
The job's weird.
Yeah.
I was a kid too, though. I was like,
I shouldn't be
I
doing
was
that.
a kid, and so he's like, "You hit me, I'm getting you escorted out." And it was like Halloween time, and the smoke. It was in Gotham City, and it started smoking up, and I was
Hey,
like, "I'm out, bro."
And I know that dude was tripping because a long time ago, Ari and I got in trouble for jumping out of one of the rides in the little like Tiny Toons area, the little whatever Bugs Bunny area.
Bugs Bunny World.
We were on like a little kid ride, and we were like, "Oh, we didn't know it was going to be a little kid ride. We thought it was a go-kart thing." So me and this fool already just unbuckled our shits and jumped out of it. And then they got us, and they didn't even ask us to leave then. They were just like, no, we're going to give you a warning card. And if you get 3 of these in one day, you'll be asked to leave. Oh, you get like right? So I didn't even get a fucking warning.
You should have asked for your warning. Andrew, you should go back. Andrew owes us a warning card.
Now he knows. I'll be there all the time, dude. And I see him and I wink.
Do you see him?
Yeah, fool. He's still at Samurai Summit. Andrew's always there. He's not going to be in Gotham City or fucking...
You see him? You see him and you wink?
That's a Six Flags Magic Mountain, man.
We haven't been in a couple weeks. We need to go.
Capital of the world. It's so fun.
You see him and you wink.
We should go.
I wink at them. Like, wink at that cross-eyed fool.
You should get a T-shirt made with him.
On his face on it?
Yeah, with his face on it.
Have you seen him see me?
That's good.
Oh man, it's badass. My favorite sweater that I bought from Six Flags the other day gets very many compliments. Six Flags is dope. I like that place.
I love the place, man. Andrew didn't even ruin it. He just gave me a great story of my life. And I'm just like, man, I can't believe you would do this to people though, because we did have a little kid and it was pretty fucked up. Like there was no water or anything. It was so out of the way. A different security truck came up to us and like, what are you guys doing over here?
Yeah, and I had Mila. It was hot as fuck. I had a photo on my neck because what the fuck am I making my little baby walk?
No, what I asked for, and I was like, hey, we just got kicked out. This guy made us over here. We're with the kid. We got no water, no shade. I was like, you guys give us a ride? He's like, no, I can't do that. And he just like stood up and left. I was like, man, fuck.
Well, the power trips that people get on are weird. I remember recently I was like, I think Art dropped me off at your house, and then I was catching a bus over to cinema. And when I went to the bus, I realized I forgot my wallet at home. So I get on the bus, and it's a $1 bus, you know. And I'm like, hey man, I legitimately left my wallet at home. You know, do you think I can just catch a ride? I'm just going up to Washington. Usually a bus driver's like, yeah, what do they care? It doesn't really bother him. He looks at me and just goes, do you think I'm supposed to believe that? And I'm like, he starts questioning me, but he's like, you think I'm supposed to believe that you don't have your wallet? And I'm like, I don't have my wallet. And it's like, you're a bus driver fucking rousing people for $1? Like, calm down, fool.
You know what,
like, calm down.
What does he think he's a meter maid?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's funny though because like I saw some shit. I was a witness to some shit that happened at Six Flags last time we were there, which I was kudos to these fucking kids because they are all kids working at theme parks, you know.
Yeah.
But there were these fucking guys that were a bunch of grown ass men. They were a big group of guys. They all rented like the handicap little, you know, cars, and these fools are just racing through, and they're adults, and it's like, okay, I get it. Like when I was fucking 16, 17, that would have been fun. It'd probably be still fun now, but I'm not fucking paying for that shit to be ridiculous with my friends. Like I could be ridiculous on 2 legs. You feel me? Like, and I saw these fools, and I'm like, these fools are going to be trouble for the park. Like, I knew it. And then we go to the fucking Twisted Colossal, and we're in line for Twisted Colossal. Wait, I just want to fix this.
Twisted Colossus.
Oh, Colossus. No
problem. It's all good. Just showing the ride the respect it deserves.
So it's like, hey, thank you for correcting me.
I just don't want you looking
like
dumb.
A pendeja. Yeah.
I see our materials all the time. You guys leave a comment if you think we said something dumb. We're going to try and correct that shit for us. Go ahead.
But yeah, so fucking, I'm in line for this ride. I like this ride, and I already decided, like, I'm going to go. It was like 3 of us. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go by myself. You 2 go together. Yeah. This shit's tight. I'm going in the front. Well, these guys, same motherfuckers with their stupid cars, were like jumping over the lines, like the rails.
Rails, yeah.
And they told him not to, and after they told him not to, the guy still did it. So all of his friends are in the fucking ride, and they're like, you can't get on. Like, we're not letting you on. We told you twice, and this fool's just mad, throwing a fit, but now he's fucking us up.
He's refusing to leave. He's like, let me talk to the man. He's like, he thinks he can do something about this, you know? He reminded me of one of those like Prince of Persia type of dudes. They're just like, I got enough money in my family. Wherever I'm at, just let me do it. I'll pay for it later. And they're just like, nah, you can't just jump over the rides and do this shit.
But the kids were like stepping up to him, and I just loved it because then I was like, hey, bro, you ain't getting on. Like, move, because I was next, you know? I was next.
And the rides, the employees actually took Mel and put her to the second line and then put him in front of the fool and put him right in the...
Because he wouldn't move. Yeah, he refused to move.
Where he would have been his seat.
Yeah, where would have been his seat. And none of his friends were getting out too. Which is funny is like none of cars friends got up to like be like, you know what, fuck it. If he's not like, you guys are holding up a whole fucking cart of people. Like, get up if you guys are loyal homies. Get your asses up and leave with him. tell this fool something, or like, what the fuck? They're all just sitting there like quiet, embarrassed, like, all you fools are just loud and obnoxious.
Yep.
And I got on the ride and I looked at him and laughed. Like, I was like, stupido. Like, I got in whenever we went on the ride. We came back, them bitches are still trying to talk to somebody to convince them to let them on. And then, like, as we were walking away, they all finally got on their little carts and started driving off. And I was like, I told them kids too, I was like, good job standing your fucking ground. Cause they're like, nope, fuck you, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Hey, it's always a matter of perspective, you know. Like, it sucks when it's happened to you, but if the reverse and some asshole like me was doing that to me, I'd be like, no, you know. Yeah. Same thing. So I'm not mad at Andrew, but I am gonna make fun of him forever for it.
Dude, yesterday, me and Peter were waiting to go in line, and there's this kid. You know how they have the automatic doors that go open? And you're not supposed to lean on them or whatever. And he's
or shake them.
Or shake it. He's like an older kid. He had to be at least like, I don't know, 14.
Oh, that's trouble time.
Like 16.
Maybe even 16. And he's standing there, and he's just like shaking it. And it's shaking all of them, and he just keeps doing it. And I'm like, dude, are you joking right now? And then they tell him to stop doing it, and he's like still doing it. And then they're like, dude, stop doing that. And so he finally stops, but then every once in a while he can't resist. He just does one, you know? But so they had, like, if you're a pass member, I guess you can go fast and get through the back. So these people came in and they got to pick their seats, and they picked the seats just on his line and not his friends, so that his friends had to wait. I was like, that's what happens when you're a fucking dick, bro. You gotta wait even longer. And him and all his friends are like, we're ready to get on this ride. And like, it's like, dude, fucking calm down.
I never remember being an obnoxious kid, like, around adults.
I 100%
you know what I mean?
was. I was the worst person. I think about it now, and I'm like, I don't know how I had friends. I don't know I had anything. I was just whatever I want, you know. I was just really self-absorbed, and I was determined and motivated.
Yeah, wait. How is this a what?
Dude, I'm at like 40% now.
Oh shit!
Add 60% more on that. I was a rager, dude.
No.
I used to jump up on pool tables, like, and ride the rails and like yell like death metal songs in the middle of bars, like screaming out lyrics. I was like crazy. I didn't give a shit about.
You were
nothing.
old enough to be in these bars.
First of all, I've been going to bars since I was like 19. Even younger, when I was a kid, I'd go to my grandma's bar and shit. But
I grew up in a bar. I get you.
I love that shit. But it is getting close to time, you know.
Oh yeah, I
don't want to get you in trouble.
I do have to work. Speaking of bars, I gotta get my ass to work.
Oh hey, you guys, seriously, what's happening tonight? Let's let these people know.
I don't know. Is this going out today?
Probably not.
It'll probably go
but tell them about it in the future.
But yeah, every first Tuesday at the Cinema Bar, Knockout Comedy Hour and music. It's morphed from just comedy to music in our new location, 8 p.m. So it starts out with comedy, and then we're gonna go into music all night. It's a fun night. First one was last month.
Last month was so good, dude. I was like, man, I can't believe how much fun I had at that place.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna start videoing and putting on tape starting tonight too.
Nice.
So
what's tape?
Yeah. Get a VHS? Can I go to Blockbuster and rent it?
Fuck you, Art.
Video it on tape.
Put it on my tape for you guys. You play it in your cassettes later.
Whatever. Fuck you.
You're gonna get a cassette in your
See,
for your Walkman.
We can't go one podcast without me saying "fuck you, Art." You know,
never.
We almost did.
We almost did. Almost.
I got one quick
guys
shout
want
out.
to say "fuck you," though. Oh, sorry. Go for
Quick shout out to Michigan for recreational weed went into effect this week. I think on Sunday or Monday. So. Way to go! I think that's the first Midwest state. So way to go, Michigan!
Proud of you fools.
Yeah, proud of you.
Welcome
Michigan.
to the game. It should be fun.
Congratulations to everyone who was getting high and made it to when it's legal.
Our weed's still better than
You're
yours.
safe.
Yeah,
that's true. They'll buy it from us eventually.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh yeah. Speaking of weed, we'll be back in Humboldt too.
Oh yeah, you guys, December 14th. If you guys are in Eureka, California, we're gonna be out there at Savage Henry. We're bringing Troublebakers there, and it's gonna be fucking banging.
I'm going.
There's gonna be a guest spot.
You're going?
Billy Bobby's gonna be we're gonna get some good interviews of some badass farms out there and shit too. So yeah, stay tuned for all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Also, tell us what you guys think about all those roller coasters and shit. Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, what's your favorite theme park?
Let us know. I want to go there and ride that shit.
Hit us up, or if you got a story, give us a call on our phone number here. around here somewhere.
It's under Melania.
424-272-8763.
Yeah, give us a call. Leave us a message. Leave us a story of the theme park. And do you have any Andrew stories? Did he try to fuck with you too?
You know Andrew Samurai Summit.
Yeah, if you know
I thought you were saying, man, my fucking PTSD. I was like, my baby daddy Andrew. I do. Fuck that fool.
All
right, you guys. Well, like and subscribe. Show love in the comments.
Yeah, we will see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Later, fools.
Yeah,
Thanks
so
for
love the
Peter Melania.
Bye, Peter Fina.
Peter Fina will be back on the show.
Melania.
Motherfucking Costanza.
That's right. Peter motherfucking Costanza.
That's my real name.
Fina.